Welcome to the Practice of Aligned Creation, Episode 2, Returning to Aligned Creation. This is a space where we explore how we live, work, and create when alignment matters more than performance. I'm Bill Walker. Each week, I'll share reflections on what happens when aligned creation flows and what happens when it does not. In the last episode, I spoke about what happens when creation drifts out of alignment, even when it looks successful. Today, I want to explore the other side of that experience. Not the fantasy of perfect alignment, but the lived experience of returning to it. Here's something I've learned through experience. Alignment doesn't announce itself loudly. It's often felt as a reduction in friction. When I began focusing on a different body of work, one rooted in presence and lived practice, rather than performance, something changed immediately. The hours increased, the output multiplied, and yet, the work felt lighter. Not because it was easier, but because it was honest. Aligned creation does not require force. It invites participation. When creation is aligned, you don't need to convince yourself to begin. Momentum builds naturally. Decisions feel cleaner. Rest doesn't feel like avoidance. This doesn't mean everything flows effortlessly all the time. It means effort feels worth it. Here's a simple practice you can try this week. Before you create, before you plan, write, record, or build, ask one question. Am I creating from who I am or from who I think I need to be? That single question often reveals more than strategy ever will. Alignment begins with honesty, not perfection. Returning to aligned creation rarely looks like burning everything down. More often, it looks like listening again, adjusting, telling the truth quietly. This podcast is an exploration of that practice, lived in real time. I'll continue sharing reflections, practices, and conversations here, not as answers, but as a shared practice. This is the practice of aligned creation. Thanks for walking the path with me.